Hey movie fans from all across the world, Eric here with Atomic Flicks, and today we are doing Movie Tuesday, the day where I will talk about movies that have come out on DVD and Blu-ray, and I will review them and talk about them, even though they kind of already came out in digital content, but I like Blu-ray. Today we're gonna go back quickly in time to past week where Divergent came out. Now, this movie was basically the same thing as Hunger Games. The woman literally took the book and just edited a little bit, and now she's more successful than my Asian dad would ever wanted me to be. This movie is about splitting into different fractions and either being the cool kids or being the farmers or being Steve Jobs. Come and then obviously they rebel, and then you have President Snow. Kate Winslet here. Rose. Kate Winslet is the evil woman here because they ironically decided to go with women instead of President Snow because plot. She tries to put order in this disastered world in which we are born in different factions and we each live our lives differently according to what people say for all these years. God knows how much. And at least we're not the factionless, because basically that's just calling out the poor. This movie stars Shailene Woodley and Theo James, which was basically just a hook for girls to watch this movie. The movie was quite successful in itself. The book adaptation was really nice. I myself had not read the book. Let's be honest, just read Hunger Games. I found the movie to be really action-packed. In fact, I found myself thinking that it actually was Hunger Games, and it had less close-ups of Jennifer Lawrence's face as she cried and felt despair. This time, we had Shailene Woodley, whose face was filled with tragic and dauntingness. Basic story, anybody can understand it. I recommend it, but if you expect something from the Hunger Games, please do not go thinking that it is what it's gonna be, because it really wasn't. And if you do, then you'll just be disappointed. Next up, we have the ones that came out today, including The Muppets. The Muppets Most Wanted, which really is just another laugh at Ricky Gervais's career at this point. This movie was saddening to the box office. It was saddening to its fans. Kermit the Frog let us down, even more than Muppets Take New York. The movie was nice. It was well put together, apart from having so many cameos, which were inevitably hard to maintain. Film stars Ty Burrell, Modern Family guy, who should really just stick to doing that. But hey, I love Modern Family. Also stars Tina Fey and Jason Segel, and no, not Jason Segel. The movie was lighthearted and it would please little children, but I don't think that mom or dad will like it. And to see all the Muppets is nice, but they could have taken this a little more different. So if you're interested in this movie, which I do recommend, it's fun and it's funny and it actually made me laugh, but to be honest, it wasn't all that I expected. It wasn't any of what anybody expected, actually. So yeah, watch it, but don't recommend to buy. Next up, we have the movie that is the only thing funding Marilyn Wayans' career, A Haunted House 2, which came out today. This movie was sad in its way. The iconic parody of a scary movie came out to be a flop, just like all the other scary movies in its time. Yeah, the movie in itself was just all jumbled up. It had Gabriel Iglesias. I don't know if he thought he was going into the stand-up show with this movie, but it basically just consisted of exorcism jokes, racial jokes, and racism jokes. Obviously, it was enough to please a normal person who wanted to laugh every once in a while. It was not bad, but it just really wasn't the best of movies at all. Why do they still keep making these movies? But I do not recommend it at all. It's not on top of my list to watch again, because I may not watch it. It's a good laugh. Very raunchy laugh. If you like raunchy comedies, it's probably your thing. If you don't, then stay away from this movie as much as you can, and stay away from Marlon Wayans. However you say his name. Next, we have the lovable comedy of Animals. Bear. This movie was so nice. I loved it. It had little bears and little cubs, and it's all the fact of Disney trying to be more natural. All their industrial shit and everything. No, they're just trying to make more natural movies, and Disney's trying to go in the documentary route, in which they're doing pretty well, but I mean, please don't make such a bad movie like Chimpanzees. What was Tim Allen thinking of? Was he thinking that he was in Toy Story 4? The movie was nice, it was lovable, but I didn't really expect too much from it because it was documentary. Don't get me wrong, I love documentaries, but this, it was okay. It had a lot of heart, and I immensely recommend it for families. I mean, if you're gonna watch it with your whole Brady Bunch family, I really suggest it. It's really nice, and you'll love seeing bears get mauled and bears mauling fish. What's better, right? Mauling salmon, because that's really expensive nowadays. It's a perfect movie that you can watch you don't even have to pay for a trip to Alaska or anything. You can just watch bears from your own TV. So yeah, this was a quick little video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing this every Tuesday with every movie that releases, and then hopefully do a video on Friday about movies that come out on Friday, and I'll try to upload 2 times a week. Thank you very much for watching. Click that like button if you actually laughed, cried, or you died, or you got killed by Magneto. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. If you have any other comments about the movies or anything, please put it down there, even though I'm just starting, so probably no one's going to do anything, but okay. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day, movie lovers. Goodbye.